cos of ax plus b integration is sine of ax plus b divided by a. Sine theta by 2 can be written as square root under 1 minus cos theta divided by 2. Cos of minus theta is always plus cos theta. Sine of minus theta is always minus sine theta. Integral of sine 2x is cos 2x divided by 2. Hello dear students, a warm welcome to one and all. My name is Vibha, Department of Mathematics, Pre-University College, Vidhyaashram, Mysuru. So in the last session, we have learned so many problems on the integration by substitution method, isn't it? Now here in today's session, and we are having here dear students session number 4 and chapter number 7 called as integrals. And what are all the topics we are going to study under this session are nothing but integration using trigonometric identities. Then what do you mean by trigonometric identities? So you are going to use the formula like sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is nothing but 1, isn't it? Similarly, 1 plus tan squared theta can also be written as secant squared theta. Otherwise, secant squared theta minus 1 is nothing but the tan squared theta. 1 plus cot squared theta is nothing but cosecant squared theta. And then you are having the double angles, which is nothing but sine 2 theta can be written as 2 sine theta into cos theta. So, and also which can be written in the form of 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan squared theta, right? And also cos 2 theta can be written in the form of cos squared theta minus sine squared theta, or cos 2 theta also can be written in the form of 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. Cos 2 theta also can be written in the form of 2 cos squared theta minus 1. Cos squared theta can also be written in the form of tan, that is 1 minus tan squared theta divided by 1 plus tan squared theta. This is in terms of cos and sine. This is in terms of only sine. The third formula is in terms of only cos, and the fourth term is in the form of a tan. Understood? And also you are having tan 2 theta is nothing but 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan squared theta. So, and therefore you are going to move accordingly. This can be changed. If you want to write it cos theta, how you can write it as cos theta? This 2 can be shifted to theta, that is an angle, which will become cos theta is equal to cos squared theta by 2 minus sine squared theta by 2. Similarly, 1 minus 2 sine squared theta by 2, or 2 cos squared theta by 2 minus 1, or 1 minus tan squared theta by 2 divided by 1 plus tan squared theta by 2. According to the problem, we are going to use all these formulae. Understood? And also this also can be written as sine theta can be written as this angle will be divided to this angle only, 2 sine theta by 2 into cos theta by 2, which is sine theta. So let me write down those formula here. See, cos theta can be written as, I am going to write it in terms of sine and cos here, 1 minus 2 sine squared theta by 2. Otherwise, sine squared theta by 2 can be written as 1 minus cos theta whole over 2. Okay. Otherwise, sine theta by 2 can be written as square root under 1 minus cos theta divided by 2. So this is a formula. Similarly, I can have cos theta can also be written as 2 cos squared theta by 2 minus 1. Remember dear students, I am dividing through an angle only because I am taking a angle. Otherwise, you can write cos squared theta by 2 can also be written as 1 plus cos theta divided by 2. Okay, so this is a formula you need to remember dear students. Similarly, you can write sine theta also form of 2 sine theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Understood? These are going to be known as the half angles formula. So next we'll be moving on to the product of a sine and cos, cos and cos, cos and sine, sine and sine. So what happens if the product of the angles like sine A into cos B, this can be written in the form of half into sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. Similarly, you can write cos A into sine B as half into sine of A plus B minus sine of A minus B. Dear students, you can observe here, you are having only the difference is sign. Okay, same you are having, but what it will change when sine A into cos B, plus will come in between, cos A into sine B, minus come in between. That's it. Next will be cos A into cos B. Cos A into cos B can be written in the form of half into cos of A plus B minus cos of A minus B. Similarly, sin A into sin B can be written as this little it will change here students, half into, first you are going to have, little it will change here students, first you are going to have cos of A minus B plus cos of A plus B. Okay. When comes to the form of sin A into sin B, first term is cos of A minus B plus cos of A plus B. When comes to the term of cos A into product of 2 cos, you are going to have half into cos of A plus B minus cos of A minus B. All this formula you have to remember to solve the problems. This is what called a trigonometric identities. Are you getting? Now, we'll be moving on to solving the problems based on this, dear students. So, what they have given? Find the integrals of the following functions. First, they have given sine squared of 2x plus 5. Let us write this symbolically first. They have given integral of sine squared of 2x plus 5 into dx. Now directly you cannot integrate this one because you are having sine squared. If you are having only sine, you would have integrated which is minus cos. But you are having here sine squared, so I am going to take that sine squared in the form of what I have converted here. See, you are having sine theta can be written as in the form of, how you are going to write it? See, this you are having cos theta can be written, I am writing here, cos 2 theta can be written in the form of 1 minus 2 sine squared theta, isn't it? Now, I am taking sine squared theta, which will be is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. That's it. So, in this form, you are going to write it. Now, squared this in the form of theta. Now, theta replaces here 2x plus 5. So, wherever you are finding theta, you are going to replace as 2x plus 5. So, let me write accordingly in the form of, which implies integral of sine squared theta can be written as 1 minus cos 2 theta. Theta is nothing but 2x plus 5 divided by 2 into dx. Now, 1 by 2 is a constant. I am going to remove outside the integral. Integral of, here I am having 1 minus cos, you can multiply 2 inside. 2 2s are 4x, 2 5s are 10 into dx. I am going to separate this integral. If you are separating, how you are going to get it as? So, which will be is equals to 1 by 2 into integral of 1 into dx, you can observe dear students 1 into dx, and minus integral of cos of 4x plus 10 into dx. Now you can आराम से integrate this one. Close the bracket since I am having 1 by 2 outside. So 1 into dx integral is nothing but x minus cos integration is nothing but sine, correct? So therefore you are having sine of ax plus b, sine of cos of ax plus b integration is sine of ax plus b divided by a. Coefficient of x is nothing but a here. So coefficient of x is here 4 you are having. So therefore sine of ax plus b divided by a, which is nothing but 4 plus c. That is your final answer you are going to get for this question. I hope you understood by using the trigonometric identity. Understood? Now, we'll be moving on to the next problem, dear students. They have asked integrate sine 3x into cos 4x. If you look at this, you are going to get in the form of sine A into cos B. What is sine A into cos B formula? Sine A into cos B is nothing but half into sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. Isn't it? Now accordingly, if you write integral of sine, symbolically I am writing sine 3x into cos 4x into dx, which will be equal to, you are going to take integral of half into sine of A replaces here 3x, B replaces here 4x. According to the formula, if you substitute sine of 3x plus 4x plus sine of 3x minus 4x. So therefore, you are getting here into dx, which implies that half into, you can remove outside the integral half, integral of sine 3x plus 4x is nothing but sine 7x. Sine 7x. Now plus sine of 3x minus 4x is nothing but minus x into dx. Now, you know already, dear students, sine of minus theta is nothing but minus sine theta. So, accordingly, writing this sine of minus x as minus sine x, you can get, and separating the integral of sine 7x into dx, half will be multiplied here, plus sine of minus x will become minus sine x, minus into plus is minus, integral of sine x into dx. Now what about this integral? You are going to get the answer half into sine 7x. Integral of sine is nothing but minus cos. So minus cos 7x. Remember, dear student, coefficient of x will be divided here since it is an integration, divided by 7 minus, here minus sine x integration is minus cos x, 1 minus another minus will become plus cos x plus c. And this is your final answer for this question. I hope you got this one by knowing the formula of sine A into cos B. And also sine of minus theta as minus sine theta. What they've asked, next question, dear students, integrate cos 2x into cos 4x into cos 6x. Now here, according to the formula of cos of A into cos B, because you are having a 3 terms of cos here, only you can take a 2 terms of, any 2 terms of cos I am taking. So let me take these two only as cos A into cos B, keeping cos 2x as it is, which can be given by the formula half into cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B, right? So here, if you take according to the formula, you are having integral of, symbolically if you write integral of cos 2x, grouping this cos 4x and cos 6x into dx. Now, you are having the formula for this one as cos A into cos B, which will become integral of cos 2x into 1 by 2 into cos of A plus B, which is cos of 4x plus 6x plus cos of a minus b, which is cos of 4x minus 6x. Dear students, you have to also remember cos of minus theta is always plus cos theta. Why? I'll tell you when it comes to here. So, which implies, see, 1 by 2 is a constant. I am going to remove outside the integral of cos 2x as it is into cos of 4x plus 6x is nothing but cos 10x. Again, cos of 4x minus 6x is cos of minus 2x. But what is cos of minus theta? Plus cos theta. So, writing here plus cos 2x into dx. Now, therefore, again, you are having multiplication of this 1 by 2 into integral of cos 2x into cos 10x plus cos 2x into cos 2x is cos squared 2x, right, into dx. Now, again, applying the same formula for this one, cos A into cos B. So, what happens? Let us see here, 1 by 2 as it is outside the integral of 1 by 2 into, open the bracket, cos A plus B, A is nothing but 2x, B is nothing but 10x, 2x plus 10x plus cos of A minus B, which is cos of 2x minus 10x into, close the bracket, we are having plus cos squared 2x. Okay, dear students, I am applying only for this formula. Okay, this. So, 2 will be taken LCM to this one. Understood? Therefore, taking 1 by 2 outside and 2 as the LCM, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 will become 1 by 4 outside. Now, integral of cos 2x plus 10x as 12x plus cos 2x minus 10x is minus 8x. Cos of minus 8x is cos of 8x, because cos of minus theta is plus cos theta, plus cos 8x. Now, taking 2 as LCM here, because 2 will be multiplied only here, 2 into cos squared 2x into dx. Now, again writing this one, see, 1 by 4 into integral of cos 12x plus cos 8x. So many of you will be adding this, don't add that. So, plus, see, 2 cos squared theta can be written as what? See, cos 2 theta in terms of cos, it is 2 cos squared theta minus 1. But what is 2 cos squared theta can be written as 1 taken to this side, 1 plus cos 2 theta. Therefore, writing this one as 1 plus cos 2 theta, theta replaces 2x. So, 2 cos squared theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta. Theta is 2x into dx. Now, separating this integral again. So, what happens? Which implies 1 by 4 into integral of cos 12x into dx. I am separating each, plus integral of cos 8x into dx plus 1 into dx, integral of 1 into dx plus integral of cos 2 into 2, which will become 4x into dx. Now, again here, you know already, cos ax integration is sin ax divided by a, where a is coefficient of x. So, where a is coefficient of x here, which will become integral of sin 12x divided by coefficient of x is 12 plus cos 8x integration is sin 8x divided by coefficient of x is 8 plus integral of 1 into dx is x plus this is sin 4x divided by 4, that's it, yes, plus c. If you want, you can multiply 1 by 4 inside. So, 12 4s are 48, 8 4s are, you are going to get 36 plus 1 by 4 into x and 4 4s are 16. That's it, and this is the final answer you are getting. Now, we'll be moving on to the next question, dears, what they have asked. Dear students, this is according to sine cube theta, but we know that sine 3 theta can be written in the form of 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. This is also one trigonometric formula. So therefore, you can take sine cube theta here, that is 4 sine cube theta to the left hand side is equal to 3 sine theta as it is minus sine 3 theta. Therefore, sine cube theta can be written as 3 by 4 into sine theta minus 1 by 4, each it will be divided sine 3 theta. Accordingly, theta replaces here 2x plus 1. So, therefore, implies integral of sine cube theta. Theta is nothing but 2x plus 1 into dx can be written as, see, this is in the form of sine cube theta, which is nothing but 3 by 4 into sine 2x plus 1. Theta is 2x plus 1 minus 1 by 4 into sine 3 theta. Theta is 2x plus 1 into dx. Therefore, separating this, integral of 3 by 4 into sine 2x plus 1 into dx minus 1 by 4 integral sine 3, you can multiply inside, 6x plus 3 into dx. Now you can take this 3 by 4 outside, which will become 3 by 4 as it is. Now sine of ax plus b integration is minus cos of ax plus b divided by a, coefficient of x is 2, again minus 1 by 4. Now sine of ax plus b integration is minus cos of ax plus b divided by a, minus into minus it will become plus. So cos of ax plus b divided by a is nothing but 6 plus c, and this is your final answer. I hope you understood this problem. Now writing this sine cube x into cos cube x, integral of sine cube x into cos cube x into dx. Now here I am writing this one as sine x into cos x whole cube, right? You can write this one as, see, sine cube x cos cube x. Now what I am going to do here, for this inside I am going to multiply and divide by 2. Why? You know that sine 2 theta is nothing but 2 cos theta into sine theta. Dear students, now here 2 is missing out. So I am going to multiply and divide by 2 inside that. So it will become 2 sine x into cos x whole cube divided by 2 whole cube into dx. Now dear students, I can write this 2 sin x into cos x as sine 2x, which is nothing but, see, 1 by 2 cube, 1 by 2 cube I am going to remove outside the integral. 1 by 2 cube will become 1 by 8. So 2 sin x into cos x is sine 2x whole cube into dx. Now this will become 1 by 8 into integral of sine cube 2x into dx. You know already sine cube theta can be written as 3 by 4 into sine theta minus 1 by 4 into sine 3 theta. Just now we have done in the last case, dear students, right? Therefore, we can have this one, which implies 1 by 8 into integral of, I am separating the integral here, integral of 3 by 4 into sine theta, theta replaces 2x minus 1 by 4 into sine 3 theta, 3 theta replaces 2x into dx. Therefore, which will become 1 by 8 into, see, 3 by 4 as it is, integral of sine 2x into dx minus integral of 1 by 4 as it is, integral of sine 6x into dx. Now you can have this one 1 by 8 into, see, 3 by 4 as it is, integral of sine 2x is cos 2x divided by 2, that is cos ax by a, that is minus. So minus cos ax divided by a minus cos again. So minus it will become plus 1 by 4 into sine 6x is minus cos 6x by 6 minus already multiplied here. So cos 6x divided by 6 plus c. And this is your final answer. I hope you understood this one. So what they have asked next problem is integrate sin x into sin 2x into sin 3x. Now let me group this one also as sin 2x into sin 3x. First I am writing symbolically sin x into sin 2x sin 3x. I am grouping this sin 2x into sin 3x. Sin A into sin B is equal to half into cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B. So this is a formula of sin A into sin B. Accordingly, we can write it as integral of sin x as it is I am writing into this I am applying the formula half into cos of A plus B, which is A minus B, 2x minus 3x minus cos of A plus B, which is 2x plus 3x into dx. Now which will become, see, you can take half outside the integral, sin x as it is I am writing now into cos of 2x minus 3x is cos of minus x. You know cos of minus theta is plus cos theta. So cos x minus cos 2x plus 3x as 5x into dx. Now you can multiply sin x inside 1 by 2 into integral of sin x into cos x minus sin x into 5x. Sin x into cos 5x into dx. Now you can have this one. See, sin x into cos x is there, but you know 2 sin x into cos x is sin 2x, but you do not have 2 here, so I am going to multiply and divide by 2. So multiply and divide by 2 here, 1 by 2 into integral of 2 sin x into cos x divided by 2 into dx minus, here again I am going to take here sin x into cos 5x into dx. Now 1 by 2 will be multiplied throughout. Now here 1 by 2 into integral of 1 by 2 will be outside. Now 2 sin x into cos x is sin 2x into dx minus integral of sin x into cos 5x is nothing but you are having sin A into cos B. You know sin A into cos B is nothing but half into sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B. Accordingly, if you write this one, so which will be half into sin of x minus x plus 5x plus sin of x minus 5x into dx. Therefore, now here half can be taken outside the integral, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, which will become 1 by 4. So integral of sin 2x into dx minus here integral of separating sin x plus 5x as sin 6x into dx. Again x minus 5x is minus 4x, but sin of minus theta is minus sin theta, plus into minus will become minus sin of 4x into dx. Correct? 1 by 4 will be multiplied throughout. So 1 by 4 into sin 2x integration is minus cos 2x divided by 2 minus sin 6x integration is minus cos 6x minus into minus plus cos 6x divided by 6 coefficient of x. Again sin 4x integration is minus cos 4x minus into minus plus cos 4x divided by 4 plus c. Okay dear students, I hope you understood this session how to solve the problems on trigonometric identities. In the next session, we'll be moving on to some more problem solving on trigonometric identities. Keep watching. Have a nice day.